Hello everyone, I'm Shatabdi Das and my other co-authors are Arshad Nasser and Dr. Khalid Hassan. Today I'm going to present our paper FingerButton, Enabling Controller-Free Transitions Between Real and Virtual Environments. While wearing a VR headset, we might need information from the real world. So the current headsets provide methods to switch between real to virtual world. Say for example, Oculus provides a double tap method in the headset so that we can access the information from the real world. But it might not be very convenient while holding the controllers. So for transitioning between the real to virtual world, we designed a FingerButton, a finger wearable solution, which gives us the flexibility to switch between the worlds. And also we explored set of hand gestures which can be used for transitioning between worlds. Then we investigated the effectiveness of the FingerButton and compared it to the state-of-the-art double tap technique. We conducted 2 user studies. The study 1 was based on hand gestures. The hand gestures we used in study 1 was thumbs up down, V-sign flip, and finger pinch. Also in study 1, we explored a set of techniques to transition between real world to virtual world and virtual world to real world. Real to virtual switching, the user sees a shape information in the real world and switch using a gesture. In this technique, user is doing V sign for switching between real to virtual world and then selects the shape that she saw in the real world for among 4 options and click submit. For virtual to real world switching, information is displayed in the virtual world. User sees the shape information in the virtual world and then switch to the real world for selecting what she saw in the real world from 4 options and then click submit. Here, when palm is towards the face, user can see the real world, and for the opposite, when palm is backward to the face, user can see the virtual world. User is doing pinch for switching between realities. User is doing thumbs up to switch between realities. Thumbs up and down. Thumbs up is mapped with virtual world and thumbs down is mapped with real world. From our study 1 results, it shows that finger pinch takes a longer trial time, and also it was least preferred by the participants. Thumbs up and V-sign flip was the most preferred, and it took a less time than the other techniques. With the results of study 1, we proceeded to study 2. We took the best 2 hand gestures from study 1 and compared it to the added methods. So we have the new techniques, which are FingerButton. It's a hand wearable device. Then we have virtual button and the state-of-the-art Oculus double tap. We compared all this in study 2. In study 2, users see a shape of a dress in the virtual world and collects the color information from the real world, then gets back to the virtual world for selecting what she saw in the real world. Here, user is using FingerButton for switching between real to virtual world. Here, user is using virtual button. Here, user is using double tap for switching between realities. The study 2 result shows that FingerButton mean trial time was less than the other techniques and also most preferred by the participants. On the other hand, the double tap technique's trial time was more than the other techniques and also least preferred by the participants. So some of our design guidelines from the two studies are: FingerButton can be used along with controllers and hand gestures, as it's just a hand wearable device mounted in finger. And also, thumbs up, V-sign flip, this technique offers quick transition compared to the finger paint. Designer can also use virtual to real world or real to virtual world transitioning in any order, as we didn't see any significant difference between these two. And we can say FingerButton is practical alternative to double tap, as we don't have to move our hands towards our head or move the whole device while tapping. So it's very convenient. So that's our solution for transitioning between virtual to real world. This is how FingerButton enables controller-free transition between virtual and real environments.